I know you've been hearing about stage fright. Not just hearing, you must have experienced stage fright, and maybe you are called up to come and perform or stand in front of camera or before people, stage to talk to and address people. Sometimes there's this thing that comes into everybody. Everybody, remember I mentioned it. Everyone. It comes like a fright of fear. For the father, they mentioned Agnes. They mentioned Joseph, and you are the one that they are calling. There's this drop of your breath that's, it's spontaneous. It comes like a reflex action that makes you to feel, oh, are they calling me? That kind of inspiration, that kind of feeling brings in this anxiety and makes you to be unnecessarily nervous. Okay, so that state is what we call stage fright. So I'm going to put you and guide you to overcoming stage fright, especially when you're speaking to crowd or before the camera or standing before anyone to perform. There are ways to overcome them. Remember I mentioned everyone passed through that, but what makes the difference is the ability, maturity, and for you to overcome that. So never mind, stage fright happens, but the way to overcome it is what makes you stand out, and that's what I'm about to put you through. Remember, in this our course and the training, after you pass through this first preparatory class or online course, you move into the step 2, which is mentorship and coaching, where I'll be directly interacting with you one-on-one to get you ready to come and camp in the hotel for the production, the film projects that we want to do. So follow up this day. So when you're done with this, register for the next. That will lead you to the third one, which is membership, and for you to become a member of Magnus Media Production, so that all our productions and everything you will be featured in and get paid as we progress. There are a lot of things packaged for you, but let's continue about stage fright and the discussion and how to overcome it and build your confidence. All right? Now, number 1. Remember, when you have that stage fright, what happens is that you get to become nervous. Your heart starts beating fast. Have you noticed it? You start feeling unease because you were thrown up off balance, kind of swept off feet, because you don't know that they're about to call you to come and perform, and it is probably your time to perform. Now, what will help you to overcome all of this is, number 1, take a deep breath in and out. When you feel that nervousness or anxiety, you feel that anxiety, you have that anxiety feel, just take a deep breath in. Sometimes you open your mouth to relieve it. Now, what that thing is trying to regulate, because what happens is that your pulse has actually increased. That's the anxiety you're noticing. So it has increased. So to guide yourself towards avoiding it, all you need to do is actually just be relaxed and a deep breath in and out. And then most times you can open your mouth and then you relieve. You see that your regulation will balance well, and then you can now be in your character. That is the secret. Now, second one, these are the tips and the things that will help you ensure that, like that anxiety, when they call you up to come and perform on stage, you remember that feeling that comes. That's why it's always good if you have your family or your member or your friend or somebody who got your back, that is around there. They call you up to maybe to give you an award or for you to make a statement. And because you have a friend, you can just take a hug. Get a hug from the person. A hug goes a long way, because the state the person was or is rather is not the same with your own state at the moment. Anxiety has set in, nervousness is already there, but the other person is just calm. So let his positive energy, the energy that he carries that is neutral, come in to neutralize that anxiety and nervousness. And then you're back to yourself. Just a hug. And then he or she probably taps you at the back. Then give yourself like some seconds or 1 minute. Then you're back. Then you walk up to the stage. Now, if it's something that requires stage for you to come and then you can actually stay there. Maybe you're addressing the public. You can stay there and maybe you walk up to the stage with microphone. Look out for something to crack a joke. That's the next one. Look out for something to crack a joke. That's why you see some of the celebrities or some of those. Oh, you know what? When I was called up to come and perform, the first thing that struck me, I became so nervous. You see some people start laughing or probably, do you know what? I remember when I was 12 years old and blah, blah, blah. You tell some funny stories and then people will like, woo! Now they will you've already gotten their attention and you're with them. They see you as a pro. Then, now, some people, when they are called up for such on the stage, it's always good to refer to the person that came with you. Thanks to maybe your mom is there. You say, thanks to my mom over there. I'm so proud of you. You've made me who I am, and stuff like that. You can actually say, yes, my mentor, Cyril Odenibo over there, he has actually given so much and has made me who I am today. Thank you. And because I am there, definitely, or because your mother is there, or your mentor, or whoever that is your person is there, you know what? The person will give you that high spirit and positive vibe. Next day, mwah, 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 like that. Now, with that, you can always, even when you're talking on that stage, keep on eye contact to those who can radiate positive energies and that they're smiling at you and they're enjoying your presentation. They should be your focal, your center of attraction, and not those who will be there to like, who is this one and all of that. No. As you do that, you see that your performance and everything will come alive. You know what I mean? Yes. So it helps you on that regard. Another one is try as much as possible, because it helps you in your confidence and to avoid stage fright. Try as much as possible to, if it is a script, ensure you have read that script back to back. If it is, if you're going maybe radio interview or anything, ensure the field or the discussion that you want to talk about, you are well read. You can imagine that I can present or discuss about this without looking at anything. It shows that I've actually passed through a certain stage, or not a certain stage, like I've passed through a lot of, so many periods of doing this, presenting, talking, on radio and teaching and stuff like that. So over time, it helps put so much into me. Yes. So what I'm trying to say is you need to read more, learn more, increase yourself, know more. With that, the much you know can help you to speak as much as possible. Because the Latin word will say, nemo quod non habet. Nobody gives what he doesn't have. So I encourage you to have more, read more, and then you'll be a balance. So when they call you up, you must have something to present. The last one that happens to most people, maybe you're walking up to the stage and unexpectedly you hit your foot on maybe one of the last steps. Please, if you miss it and you want to fall down or get to the floor, please, in fact, don't stop yourself. It's good you fall and scatter yourself on the floor. Like, don't try to hold something to avoid, to start feeling, hey, let these people not see me that I'm falling down or something. No. Just let loose. And when you get on the floor, you can now wait a little while, look left and right, and then collect your mic and start laughing. And when you stand up, you now tell them, that's one of the reasons why I'm an actor. And then you are buying every day. They will see it was a script. They will think you have you planned it. And they will not see that as a mistake. They'll see it as a performance. You turn every obstacle to a substance. Turn it to your own credit. Let them be entertained by every step of the way of everything you do, and don't apologize unnecessarily. So with this, it helps you to perform well and do well. I'm going to take you last on the things you need to avoid. That gives you not just things you need to avoid, things you need to avoid, and the things you need to do to gain your confidence anywhere, wherever you're going. Number one, dress appropriately. Ensure you dress well. That's number one. Ensure you dress well, so that you can actually dress confidently. If you dress well and confident, it makes you feel just like when you go to church. Those are your clothes you go for outing and church. If you notice, after the church, everybody is trying, hey, did you come to church today? Da, 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 da. Because everybody's trying to flaunt. Everybody is on the other high spirit because you're looking good and all of that. So that helps you. It helps to build your confidence. If you notice, sometimes if you're wearing something that you're not too confident with, you start adjusting and redressing. Some of those things reduce your personality. Two, ensure your mouth is smelling good. Ensure you don't have bad odor or mouth odor rather, and not when somebody comes close to you and the person wants to stuff like that. So ensure that you're smelling good. Next is actually to wear deodorants, like perfume if possible, or the one that fits your body, the body lotions, body whatever that actually will help you to smell good. Ensure you're smelling good and you're not smelling awful that turn people off. That's another one. Then ensure you read, like I mentioned before. Read as much as possible. Get to know as much knowledge as possible. It helps build your confidence. When they are discussing about football, you should have something to say. When they're talking about sports, politics, you must have something to talk about. They talk about agriculture, you must have something to offer. Be it not just about filmmaking or maybe acting. Read vast, voluminous. Get to acquire as much knowledge as possible. It helps your interaction with people not to be boring, and it makes you to gain confidence. Everybody who see will see this guy is different. This guy has something. So if you've not been reading, start today to read. If you've not been exploring, start today to explore and experience and gather all those things to yourself. It builds that natural confidence in you. There's this one that is also very important. Avoid sin. You know what I mean? Sin. Which language can I use to explain that? But then sin is sin. SIN. Avoid sin. Some of those things you commit that you wouldn't want people to know about, they reduce your confidence. They make you feel less a human, less important, you start reducing some things. Take for instance masturbation. So stop it. Avoid staying in that exclusive places. You'll be so boring. They say an idle mind is a devil's workshop. So like registering for this class is a plus for you. It's interactive. From now, you move to the next stage that will bring you, for you to come for the project, stay in a hotel, interact with people. It's a very big, huge thing. So if you're engaging yourself and you're busy trying to do so many things, you are coming out from that state of boredom, and then avoid unnecessarily sleeping around, even on set, on location. Avoid all of those things. It doesn't add. You know why? You can imagine you've slept like 5 people, and this person is the director, this is the PM, this is this, and this, and you virtually have had body count with them. What do you expect? You can't give your best, because you'll be doing as if this person knows that you're friending this person knows that you had this. So it will actually appear on your attitude, your behavioral pattern, and then it will mar that effort of you developing your character. So avoid those things so that when you're appearing, you're coming gracefully. Everybody, you're not hurting anybody, you're at peace with everyone. So all of these things help to build your confidence and makes you a better person. See you in the next round.